excited to be the host. My name is Kirk Horan, Executive Consultant, and excited about Simulcast 2014, Get Connected. We're here today to celebrate, kick off the success of Ambit Energy. I'm going to get into my story a little bit in a second. Before we get started, I'd like to get into a little housekeeping. You know, please silence your phones. Please fill up those, the sticks, the thunder sticks. Make a lot of noise. Remember, this is a live show. All right, this is a live show, so we want to make a lot of noise. We want to show them we're serious here in Syracuse. We're excited about this market. New York is an important market for Ambit Energy. It's helped them to become very successful. A lot of the leaders in this room have had tremendous success here in upstate New York, and that's why we're so excited to be Ambit Energy consultants. My story started February 22nd of 2009. So I'm coming up on my 5-year anniversary since I started in Ambit Energy, and I'm excited about it. I was introduced to the opportunity the same way many of you are. I went to a presentation, saw it, I was very excited. I went home. I made the first mistake a lot of people make in this business. I tried to explain it to my wife, and she crushed me like a bug. You have no idea how funny that is. But anyways, she crushed me like a bug. I laid in bed that night, wondering if this was real, and pondering the thought that I had already been working over 20 years of my life. I was over halfway through my fire department career, and the reason she told me no is because we were broke. We had no savings account. We were living paycheck to paycheck. I got up that next morning. I felt good about it. I went to my friend Visa. Visa helped me get started. And,
good friend.
You know, the reason that we're in such dire straits financially is because over the course of my career as a firefighter, I've been out of work 3 times for extended periods. The first one being back in October of 2002. My wife just gave birth to our second son on October 12th. 4 days later, October 16th, I went for a doctor's appointment. At 31 years old, I was diagnosed with a AAA dissection, aortic aneurysm. They told me they couldn't believe I was still alive. They told me my career as a firefighter was over. I was more worried about losing my job than I was of dying. I was out of work for a year. I had surgery. I was on the table for an hour. At 31 years old, the lessons that I learned the hard way were that we all take for granted that we're getting up every day and going to work or going to be healthy. And then the other lesson that I learned was I was living a lifestyle that many people live today. I was able to pay my bills while I was working, but when I was out of work, that's when we went into deep financial debt. Luckily, I got to go back to the firehouse. Unfortunately, I had to go get another job again as a truck driver part-time, and that's what I was doing for the next 3 years. The summer of 2006, a friend of mine that I used to have a roofing business with called me up, asked me if I'd help him on a roof job. I went, I needed the money. It was a bad day. I wasn't on the roof an hour. I fell off head first, 10 feet, broke my wrist. I was out of work again for 4 months. I joked that I would have broke my neck if I had one. And anyways, I get back to work. I go back to truck driving, and 3 years go by. I was working an overnight shift. Winter of 2009, and the guys on my shift, we had a blizzard that night. We got off shift in the morning, and my shift was going snowmobile, and I decided to go. And about 10:30 at night, I hit a tree at over 50 miles an hour and almost died again. So if anybody needs a ride home, see me after the... So I got started. I'm grateful. Ambit has definitely changed my life. I'm grateful to I'm definitely grateful to the Lord above. I believe that He led me to this. I'm grateful for my family. They've supported me all the way. And I can't say enough about my team. I know we have people that have drove a long ways, as far away as Cape Cod, as far away as Pittsburgh, wherever you're driving from. So I get the honor of bringing up the next guest. I just want to say I'm grateful to be a part of this business, and I know the next gentleman that I'm going to bring up has an incredible story as well. You know, they say that cops and firemen don't get along, but that's not always true. If you can all get on your feet for an incredible leader in our business, he's an executive consultant. He's also a full-time sheriff's deputy. He's from out in the Buffalo area.